Okay, so the patch is downloaded, it's installing, it's at 43%. There were a couple things that I'd planned on covering by starting early today, but that didn't work out because I screwed up and forgot to download the patch. Let's see, complaints, comments, whatever you want to call them. I don't know, I'm waiting to see if they fixed corner peeking. I didn't see it in the patch notes, but we'll see. In Fallout 4, if you have your gun out and you walk up to a wall or a corner, when you get close enough, you tuck your gun in. Or, anyway. And then when you hold right click to aim, it peeks you out around the corner, or at least towards around the corner. If you're not close enough, then I think you get the idea. That hasn't happened in Fallout 76, although if you do get close enough to a wall, you do tuck your gun. So it seems like the mechanic is supposed to be there, but it's not. Hopefully they'll fix that if they haven't already. Aiming throwables. I don't know if that's going to be part of the explosives or demolition expert perk like it was in Fallout 4. Of course, we didn't have throwing knives and tomahawks in Fallout 4. Need a way to get the a more reliable way to get the expert and master picklock cards. Still installing at 48%. I don't think this has slowed us down. Because I want to specialize in infiltration. It's something I could be useful at on a team, I think. Let's see, aluminum rareness, maybe that's intentional, maybe it's not. But it seems like aluminum's a little too rare. Let's see, weapon condition. When you're using a weapon, you've got the UI, the user interface information that shows you how much ammo you have in the magazine and how much you have left total. It seems like a small health bar would be nice there, especially the rate at which weapons decay when they're being used. Armor condition, it seems like that would be a little bit harder to incorporate into the full-time UI. Maybe someone else could think of a way to do that, but other than constantly checking your inventory to make sure that your armor is in good condition or good enough condition, it's I think most of what I'm wearing has broken, completely deteriorated, and I only discovered that because I don't even remember how I discovered that, but I was in my inventory doing something else and I realized, hey, that's got the X on it. You know, the condition bar is like a health bar, but when it gets all the way to empty, then there's an X in it instead, or cross, whatever you. Camp travel. I thought traveling to your camp was supposed to be free, but I've been charged several times. And then there have been several times when I got there and my camp wasn't there. Possibly mobs or other players destroyed it, but I don't know. I suspect that's not the case. And then blueprints. Blueprints are a good idea, but I haven't been able to reconstruct anything from a blueprint. Possibly the ground that I'm trying to build on is too uneven, not flat enough, or too many trees, something to that effect. Resource collecting. And I'm kind of curious how this works, so this is not really a complaint, it's more of a question for myself or you. When your camp is collecting resources, do those go directly into your stash? I don't think they do. I think they just stay in the resource collector. But for things that are like vegetables, mute fruit tree or a corn stalk, does that just stay ripe until you pick it? Because I don't think you get multiples in there like you do with water. So is the alternative that they go into your stash? And if they do, then they probably start decaying. So that's not so good either. See, we got, oh geez, 60% on installing. I'm gonna run out of things to say before, and it'll still have more to go. Let's see, long holotapes. Yeah, there. It seems like there should be a way to either fast forward, like skip 10 seconds, skip 15 seconds, because a lot of these holotapes are, it seems like they're over a minute long, and you can't, while it's playing, if you, seems like if you hack a computer or pick a lock or fast travel, go through a door that loads you into another area, those all interrupt the holotape, and you've got to start from the beginning. And with some of your missions requiring you to listen to the holotape, that kind of messes that up. And then, not to mention, you want to listen to the holotape, presumably, and if it gets interrupted, you've got to start all over. So it seems like something needs to be done there, either a way to skip sections, or for it to mark where it left off and resume there. Maybe back up 5 seconds and resume from 5 seconds before the interruption. That might be a little harder to code. Then again, I don't know how hard it would be to code the 15-second skips either. But if they could do both of those, that would be the bomb. Stash size. A lot of people complained about stash size, and pretty much any MMO I've played there's been developer feedback. Well, there's either been feedback that there's not enough storage, or especially storage in houses, or there's not enough and-on characters, or there is a lot, and then the developers give feedback to the players that all the storage being used is causing server problems, performance problems. I remember that was the case in Asheron's Call, which is partially, it doesn't bear explanation. But they came up with a system so that they reduced your storage, but then they also reduced your need for storage, so that it was kind of a win-win, mostly, for the players and the server maintenance people. But and it seems like, if I remember right, the stash size goes by weight, not by item. Which, hey Wedge, I'm still installing the patch. We're at 70% now, but I was just going over some of the things that I'd had issues with in 76 so far. Just talking about the stash size. If I remember right, it goes by weight, which doesn't make sense in terms of reducing server load. But even if it was 400 items, with as few people are on each server, it seems like that might be a little bit low of a number. Yeah, I screwed up. I knew about it last night when I was playing Fallout 4. I was like, no, I'm streaming, so I don't want to start it now because that'll cause interference with the stream. And then when it was over, the stream was over, I was so tired I forgot about it. And so I was getting ready to go this morning. And about an hour beforehand, I was like, oh, the patch. So I had like 2.5 hours of patch, and or 2:15. Anyway, set us back. We're already at we only have half an hour left on the window today, the scheduled window anyway, and we're at 76% on the installing. Yeah, and I was thinking that I would do a backup of the patch after it's installed, but then that'll probably be another 5 to 10 minutes, so we're just gonna skip that. Wait, what? Oh, I see. So you started late as well. Let's see. Yeah, the stash size. So it seems like the stash size needs to be increased or needs to be handled differently. Either one. Hello, Hugh White. We're at 80% on installing the patch, so I'm thinking it's going to be about another 5 minutes before we get into the game. And then we'll have about 25 minutes, presumably. And I might be being a little optimistic. It's taken about 15 minutes to get to 80%, so that's probably a fair estimate. Yeah, because 66 would be one thing. Yeah, probably about another 5 minutes. Last thing I have in my notes that I wanted to complain about was the VATs. And obviously, it's not going to work the same way as in previous Fallout games. I don't know if I'm going to or not. 51. I think when the official launch comes out, I don't know that I'm going to start over. I might. I mean, I will have learned things. But, you know, as long as you're special and your cards are about where you want them, there's not much point in starting over. And like my complaint about the rarity of Picklock, Expert, and Master cards, that's starting over is not going to help with that. I don't think. Maybe, but I doubt it. I mean, it's just gambling, and it's as likely to take longer than less time. More likely to take longer to get those cards if that's what I want. And it is what I want. The VATs. Where I have found VATs useful in 76 is when something is really close and coming at me melee style. When something's that close, your VATs is going to be at 95 or 100%. Whereas if something suddenly moves or you don't quite track it properly, it seems like there's a good chance to miss things that are very close. There's a better chance to miss things that are very close with normal shooting than there is with VATs. You know, whereas with VATs, you have a very high % chance of hitting. Scrolling to a body part or a headshot, that's probably a player skill that needs to be developed. I want to complain that it should be easier. You should be able to set the default body part that you want to try to hit. That would be nice, but then again, maybe it should be a player skill rather than a character skill. Who did I vote for? Mostly voted for Missouri ballot initiatives, and then I voted basically I voted Democrat for just about everything. I've gotten so much. It's in the trash can. I've got like a stack of oversized postcards that are just the same things over and over again. Most of them are scare tactics, and with just a little bit of research, it's just like, this is misleading at best, and some of them are just downright not true. And so I voted against the ones who lied to me the most, or another way to look at it is who spent the most money to lie to me. If you're going to spend that much money and not spend it on telling me something that's true, then maybe you're not someone I want to support. Maybe your ideas aren't all you're cracking them up to be. Ooh, 94%. We're getting close. We're getting close. It's still at 94%. Go, boy, go. So on the with the VATs, I don't know if you wanted to. If you had a high enough perception and you put your perks into VATs bonuses, then maybe if you wanted to get off a long range snapshot or a medium range snapshot, VATs might be good. But it's playing with it in previous iterations of the game. It's a little counterintuitive the way it works here. You know, hit the button, click. is pretty much it. And I don't know if you can stack. You know how like you can like Fallout 4 will say, bring up VATs. You know, everything, time slows down. You can, you know, which body part you want to. You click on it. You know, maybe 4 times, and then hit E or Enter to execute the attack. I don't think you can stack multiple attacks with VATs. I think it's one attack. 98% one attack per click. My mail license. Yeah, shouldn't that be like mail fraud? It's not the mail that lies to me, it's the people that send me the mail. You can't blame what's on the card for what's on the card. You have to blame the people that commissioned it to have it put on the card and sent to you. And spend the money. Uh-oh. Install complete. Ready to play. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. I'm clicking play. It says running. It doesn't say downloading. That's a good sign. Who remembers the 30th? That was the 30th, wasn't it? Tried moving the chat to the other side of the screen since the missions are going to be up in that corner. Oh man. Oh, the one of them was about the pre-existing conditions. A year ago, I'm not getting audio. Why am I not getting audio? I bet I've got, where is that? Mixer. Oh, there it is. It was muted. Ooh, now it's too loud. Let's get in the game. Some news about my one friend who... Uh-oh. I hope it's not bad news. Oh, yeah, the pre-existing condition thing. A year ago, pretty much every Republican was saying that they wanted to repeal all of the Affordable Health Care Act. Well, they call it Obamacare. I guess a lot of people call it Obamacare. They wanted to repeal all of it. And this year it's like, oh, not... We want to make sure we maintain coverage for pre-existing conditions, because in the polls, that's the thing that people cared about the most. So just nationwide, it seemed like every Republican candidate was saying, uh-oh. What? Am I... I'm not mutating, am I? Status... Uh-oh. When did I mutate? Or am I just susceptible to mutation? Herbivore. Eat veggies but not meat, with no disease and twice the benefits. I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to see if we can cure the rads. Wow. Playing Fallout 4 this morning, or last night, depending on how you want to look at it. So now I've got to Is that going to be enough? There we go. And food. Glowing meat steak. That should help. Yeah, those rads I just got rid of. Canned dog food. There we go. So I'm at the teapot. Oh man. Who was it? I'm gonna feel awful if I don't remember the name, but life is not fair. And I don't remember what my weapons are, how I've got them loaded out here. I don't have anything in 3. There's 3 broken. I don't have anything in 3. Tactical hunting rifle, shotgun, laser pistol. I don't know why I don't have anything in 3. Yeah, Neil sounds familiar. I don't remember the last time I saw him. Probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe? Yeah, it's one of those things where you wish you know him better. There's nothing good to say about it. Oh, well, yeah, if it's true, then it's true, but it's just interesting how they take one position consistently across the party, and then, you know, in less than 12 months, what's going on here? The entire party changes their opinion. So if they actually change their opinion because they believe it's the right thing to do, and it's the entire party, I don't know, it's either really good of them or it's a conspiracy. Bonjour, monsieur. Well, I was gonna help someone here, but I don't see anybody here. There's somebody. Kriska, Mickey Mouseska. And I'm a little bit mad at myself for not investigating the rape kit claims, but they seemed really hokey. It's like the wording on it seemed very specific and consistent. Like something was being deliberately left out or misleading, but that's my fault for not checking into it more. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Unknown. I'm gonna see if I can claim this because I want to try to. Oh, I can't go there. I want to try to understand workshops a little bit better. Open borders to expand electorate. I'm not sure that's the reason, but and the caravan is being treated with hysteria. I mean, we've always had security, safety, and selfishness, I don't know what else to call it. Concern over a lack of resources when it comes to helping refugees. So whether it's to expand the electorate or just because we believe in helping people, especially people that need help. But again, you know, the motives of the politicians versus the motives of the electorate are not always the same. Oh, I saw there. That was a miss? I thought for sure that was a hit. I need to fall back. So that's one way to use VATs. Fancy hairbrush. Adjustable wrench, that'll have a gear in it, so we want that. Oh no, it's true that savage divide towards your map, that Hispanics tend to vote Democrat. Definitely true. I don't know if I can. There's probably more bad guys in here. More enemies nearby. Kind of wasting time on this. I need to get the workshop claimed so it can start producing. My graphics seem a little wonky, but I didn't restart the computer either. Picked up technical data, thinking I'm going to give it to the Brotherhood, I guess. I don't know. It's still in beta. The official release date is the, I believe it's the 14th. I'm going to be embarrassed if it's not the 14th. Oh no, there's a radio. I need to kill that radio before I get a copyright hit. I don't hear anybody coming at me. Cap stash. Turpin time. Ooh, that scared me. Movement out of the corner of my eye. What? I just turned that off. Is there someone else in here? I don't see anybody. Thought I heard footsteps. Alright, and then this goes up to the roof. Oh, there's going to be some out in the Quonset huts. I forgot. There's going to be one here too, if I remember right. Okay, he's going to stay down. Thanks, buddy. Any loot that I can't live without? Someone's been here recently. I'll get that later. Maybe. He seems mostly dead. What's right there? VATS is not picking anything up. Oh, there we go. Clear all enemies. So now I can claim it. Have to go over here for building mode? No, I guess I just don't have building mode yet. Seems like I do. And I want to do power. This one produces 10. Oh. Oh, I'm out of screws. And power connectors. Oh no! Oh, is it back up again? Server not responding. Super duper. Oh. Well, we're supposed to have 8 minutes left. Server not responding. It's a good time. It's a good time. Still not responding, so I'm probably going to get kicked any second now. Okay. Let's see. Currently online and available until 3 p.m. Let's try to get back in there. World found. That's promising. Where is that? That's not Flatwood, I don't think. Let's see. These games just got, yeah, still beta for another week. Talk to the Grafton mayor. Find the next journal in Welch. See, that's tempting too. Following the overseer. That's going to be. I don't see the bodies. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, I only have one left? Is that a miss? Still got the danger symbol. I don't see the. There he is. Ooh, diluted Radaway, nice. that one was there when we walked up. So now I gotta capture this all over again? Is it gonna cost me the same caps all over again? Enemies nearby. Could be upstairs, could be out here. The last one was over here. At least that's the way it came from. There's one standing up. We're under the caution flag here. It sounds like there's one behind me. Take that. And that. Looks like we have more. Why not? Probably have something useful in it. I thought I heard footsteps over here. Yeah, there's one. Okay, seems like there's still more. That might have a screw in it. Shutdown imminent, of course. We've already been through here, right? Yeah, we got those three. We got those, we got those. If there's anyone left, they're either... Well, fiddlesticks. And there's that radio again. So if I can't get in there fast enough, and I can't get in there fast enough, I just have to get away from it. Darn it. Eight minutes to go, 8.5. And I hear footsteps. Wow, two really bad shots in a row there. Bandage scissors, I don't know if those are going to be good for a toothbrush. That'll fix everything. Okay. Thanks, Uncle Todd. No one in here. Cap stash again. And then there'll probably be someone in the dark room upstairs. No? Well then, what the heck are they? Well, that's no fun. And you can't find the bad guy. Guess I hid too well? We checked over here. Here and here. We didn't check that little office this time. Maybe there'll be someone in here. Doesn't look like it. So we either missed someplace or there's a glitch that's preventing the last one from being found. Let's open that. I'm not sure what this little red icon is right underneath the AP. It might be mole rat disease, but I didn't see it showing up in the status. Big gunshot like that, and we're still hidden? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, hidden. So, there shouldn't be anyone left. Any bad guys? That was uncomfortable. It looked like it was open, but it wasn't. Let's see if we can claim it. Nope, enemies nearby. So I'm gonna say that it's glitched, and we're wasting our time. Alright, last time on the map, we went south from here. We got to about here. Let's see what's up the road towards the Mothman Museum. Probably get jumped by some mole rats over here. But we only have 8 minutes, so it's not really enough time to do much. Might as well do some basic exploration. I was hoping we could claim that workshop. I also wanted to do some camp building experiments. That was a miss? That looked like a good shot to me. And we're hidden, so he must have been alone. Doesn't sound like he was alone, but... Oh, I almost didn't see that guy. Something just happened. Thought I saw movement over there. That isn't necessarily the case. It's a good looking river. Mirelurks, you think? That's one way to waste bullets. Baby rattle. That's probably just worth plastic, right? Something's rattling. Like something stuck on the terrain. Cotton yarn. Three minutes left. Alright, nothing around. Make sure the hunting rifle's reloaded. And the shotgun. Still hidden. I don't see anything. And I'm still curious what it takes to get the power working for those buildings, because it says repair the Poseidon facility. That looks like a regular corpse, yeah. To get more power for the building. Honky Tonk Flyer. Best honky tonk band this side of the Mississippi. Nickel Beer Night, New River Ale. You miss it, you're gonna regret it. Friday, October 22nd. Jesse White, the Dancing Bandit. Moving on. Oh, there's something up ahead. Looks like a dog. It says it's a vicious wolf. Maybe I should have used my hunting rifle. That was a miss. There's more than one. See, and that's something else I don't like. Is when you switch weapons or unholster, you can't. Here, let's. I'm gonna unholster. I'm gonna right click and then hold right click to bring up the sights. It doesn't work. You've got to wait until it's pretty much in ready position before you can aim down sights. Raw wolf meat? Why not? Maybe we'll come across a recipe for that. Dead Brahmin. No, wolves, so okay, 13 seconds. Don't go softly into that good night. Rage! Oh well, I'm glad I got to play a little bit today. Let's not curse the darkness. Alright, final all-platform beta test. It's going to be Thursday, November 8th. 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 a.m. That'd be something. And then... what is that, 6 days? Until the official release. That's going to be a long 6 days, I think. Alright, I've got some stuff to do. I think I got all my commentary out of the way at the beginning. Alright, well, I don't know, what time is it now, 2? I may stream some Fallout 4 later tonight. It's hard to say, but I'm kind of tired right now. Sleep trouble. There's a fly in here. So I guess I'm going to have to get a pet chameleon or something. Yo, Wedge. Anything new in the... I thought it was the Atom Shop. I guess it's the Atomic Shop. So 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So for me, that's also 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then Rose will need to be picked up right about 3 p.m. So a little less than 2 hours into it, I'll have to leave. About an hour and a half into it, I'll have to leave. And then I'll be gone for probably an hour. So that's going to be fun. And then I'll have to work that night, so I'll have to sleep at some point. It's going to be a long day. And I can't miss work, and if Rose needs that ride, I can't miss that. But it's the last chance at beta, so I can't miss that either. priorities, right? Alright, so maybe Fallout 4 later tonight. Probably. I can't think of anything else I would play instead, and I will probably be awake late tonight, if recent history is any indication. Yeah, they're making it sound like it is. Yeah, they're saying final all-platform beta, so maybe they're gonna have one that's not all-platform? I doubt that. Oh, and then tonight is the, I don't know what you want to call it, celebrity stream. I'll have Rick and Morty playing it. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. Probably just the voiceover artists. I don't know if they'll be on camera or if they'll have avatars. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that. And then also Ninja and Logic. I don't know who Logic is, but you know, I can imagine someone would say, "Why not Oxhorn? Why not ESO?" But you know, obviously they're going for the broadest audience possible and not just they're not just aiming at Fallout fans. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's good to see you guys. We'll see you again next time. I hope so, because it's always more fun when you're here. Don't forget to vote. Get out there and vote. See ya.